right, welcome to the next video. In this video we'll be dealing with the substitution, so more of the U substitution, but in this case for integrating trig functions. So let's dive right into it. So remember that in your formula sheet for further studies, you are given the formula for functions and their derivatives, and remember for integration you're simply going in the reverse direction. So let's dive right into it. So we look at this expression. Remember, one of the reasons we use U substitution is if we have composite functions, and you can clearly see we've got a cos, we've got a 2x, so that is a composite function. So therefore we'll start using our U substitution. So in this case we will let U equals to 2x squared, and therefore the derivative of this with respect to x, this will now give us 4x. And what we want to do, we can clearly see there is an x over there that we can substitute. So therefore we'll rewrite this expression as du over 4 equals to x dx. And what we will start by doing is simply rearranging this integral now into the cos of 2x squared times, we'll now put the x there with the dx, just so that you can clearly see the relationship between the u. So you will then see that this part over here is u, and this part over here is du over 4. And remember that du over 4 is a constant, so therefore we can rewrite our integral now as the integral of cos of u. And because 4 is a constant, we can put it on the outside, and this merely becomes du. So once we've done here, the substitution has completely simplified this for us, and therefore we can write our final solution as what is the integral of cos? Well, of course, the integral of cos is just sine, so therefore this becomes sine u plus c. But what you then need to remember for your final step is to substitute back what u was. So therefore our final solution in this case can be written as 1 over 4 times the sine of 2x squared plus c. So that is how we then use substitution to do slightly more complex integrals. Let's look at this next integral here. So in the next integral here, we can see that from our table that the derivative of sine going that way is cos. So therefore we can let u become the sine of x. So therefore if we take the derivative of this, which is the u dx, the derivative of sine is exactly cos. So this will help us in anyways to be able to make a substitution for that cos and get rid of it. So once we've done that, we can safely write that du is equals to cos x dx. So now our integral, I think, becomes quite straightforward, but let us just rewrite it first. So this becomes the sine of sine x to the power of 3 times cos x dx. I think from here now it becomes extremely clear that this will be our u, and this whole expression cos x dx becomes our du. So therefore this now leads us to a very simple integral that we can solve. So the integral becomes u to the 3 du, because that's exactly what that is. And then from here we can easily find the integral of this using the rule for integration. So you add 1 to the power, you divide by that number plus the constant of integration, and what you then do from there is simply substitute back what u is. Remember that u is now sine of x to the 4, and we divide that by 4, and then you go plus c, and therefore that is the correct solution that we get for this integral. I hope this video has made more sense, and therefore remember that whenever you have to use U substitution in trigonometry, it has to be quite applicable to the questions that you are doing, and therefore make sure that you use it to simplify the questions that you do. So I think because I will do more videos later where we do all types of integrations, this is where I will end with the U substitution on trigonometric functions. So what I'll get to do next is integrating trig functions using identities, and identities meaning using the square identities as well as using compound and double angles. I think you can now look forward to the next video. And if you are enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe. Also do comment. If you have easier ways of doing stuff, that's actually pretty cool. But I want to try to teach the concept as holistically as it is possible. So see you in the next video.